Sharon, Parish from my village, and today we're going to talk about the difference between equal and fair. I see a lot of parents struggle with this. They want to be fair to their children, and they have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, and they want to give them equal time, equal attention, spend an equal amount on them, equal gifts, equal education. But the truth is, equal isn't fair. Our goal shouldn't be to give all of our children the same thing, but it should be to give all of our children exactly what they need. If we give all of our children the same education, and one of our children really needs to be in private school, perhaps because they're either a struggling learner or they're a really gifted learner, but we decide that it wouldn't be fair to send one kid to private school when we have 3 children. We are doing all of our children a disservice. The same goes for, say, attention at home. Maybe one of the children is going through a breakup if they're older, or maybe they are struggling in school, or maybe they are having a fight with their friends. And if we split up our time equally, we're not meeting that child's needs, and there may be another child who really just wants to go outside and play. And we're saying, no, we're going to have a 20-minute conversation with all of you. And the same goes for gifts, Christmas perhaps. Maybe one child really needs a laptop, and that is something that they have just wanted for so long, and another child only wants a Barbie. So if we do equal spending, then we are spending, say, $300 on each child, where we could spend $100 on the child who only needs a Barbie, and we could spend $600 on the child who wants the laptop. And then the next year, maybe it will be vice versa. We can keep track of what we're doing to make sure in the long run it all comes out somewhat equal, but I encourage you to be a little bit unfair in your house, or unequal in your house, in order to treat all of your children fairly. One of the examples I have that my family has been doing for years is every once in a while when I'm at the store, I'll find the perfect trinket for one of my children. Whether it's a t-shirt that's on sale, or a super cute pair of shorts, or a lip gloss, or a little toy, or a candy. But I see something and it just reminds me of one of my children. And I have 3 children. And when they were very young, I would not pick up that thing, or I'd pick it up and I would hold it aside until I found something else for the other children, because I was worried that they would be disappointed for each other. And it kind of clicked with me one day that wasn't fair, because I found something that was perfect for somebody and I was holding it back just because I didn't trust their siblings to be happy for them and to want the best for them. And I decided that that was a disservice to everyone. It was a disservice to the child who wasn't getting what they wanted, but it was also a disservice to the children who were losing the opportunity to show true grace and love and kindness for their siblings. So I talked to my kids about this. I let them know that every once in a while, Mommy finds something perfect and I want to give it to you, but I'm worried that the other 2 will be unhappy or sad or jealous if they see only one child getting something. And I promised them that in the long run, they would all probably get equal gifts. But if they could be happy for each other, then I could bring home more trinkets and more fun things. But if they chose not to be, then when I saw those things, I was just gonna have to leave them at the store and nobody would get anything. Of course, my children decided that they all wanted things. The first time I put something on just one child's bed and not the other 2, I kind of warned the other 2 children that there was something there. I reminded them about our conversation, and I let them know that it was okay to have a few feelings of jealousy, but that I really asked them not to share those feelings of jealousy with that child, that they could talk about them with me, and let them know also that there would probably be a treat for them coming soon. And they handled it surprisingly well. Of course, the first few times I tried to make sure that they got rewarded for their their gracious hearts fairly quickly. So maybe I had something for one kid one day, and then the next day or 2 days later I had something for the other, and then something for the other. Or I would take them out and I'd say, oh my gosh, you did such a great job being happy for your sibling. And I was thinking, maybe you and I should go out on a date tonight and have an ice cream, just the two of us. And then I would do something else with the other child the next day. Hey, why don't you come in mommy's room? And I wanted to talk to you about how happy I am with your behavior. And I thought perhaps we could do our nails, or read an extra special book, or just go out and throw a ball. But my kids learned quickly that the happier they were for their siblings, they got to share in that joy, and then they also got rewards later on for that. So at Christmas, well, my kids all get 3 gifts from us for Christmas, from the 3 wise men. But the gifts, the amount we spend, isn't always equal. We have a budget and we want everyone to get what they really wanted most. And some years we spend the most on our oldest, and some years we spend the most on our middle child, and some years we spend the most on our youngest. So I encourage you to not treat your kids equally. Give your children what they need and trust that it will all work out in the end. It's okay to send, like I said, one kid to private school, or to get just one child a gift. My only caveat with this is if I'm getting something for 2 kids, then either the 3rd child has to not want it, or I have to make sure it happens for all 3. I come back every Tuesday with more gentle parenting tips and tricks. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and come back and join me. Next month, I'm going to do a month-long series on sleep, and the month after that, I'm going to do a month-long series on gentle discipline. I also have videos on Fridays, and that's kind of like a fitness plan with me type video. But I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.